for?
It's the move to it. So for this opportunity to come around, it felt natural. It felt right. Got so much. Always had support here for me playing in Texas. So I always felt the love every time I came back to Houston. So to put on a Rockets jersey, I know it's going to be even. It's going to go to the next level. So I'm looking forward to it.
Kevin, in terms of being a playmaker, you've been a top guy in that aspect for such a long time. How do you expect to add to this team, especially with the loss of Fred VanVleet and now the development of Ben Thompson?
Oh, I'm still here. I'm here, guys. I'm here. Give me a minute. I got to do something real quick. Once I get this going, I'll stop this. You know what I'm saying? But how you guys out there doing? I'm just trying to do something a little different today. That's all. I was hoping it would come on, but if it don't, I'm going to do this anyway today. Get in here some. Oh, let me open my camera. Let me get in here some. There we go, people. How you guys out there doing? Once again, how you guys out there doing? I'll let you listen into what's going on up here. I was hoping they must play at 12 tonight, huh? Can't play at 12 tonight. It's too late. I was hoping that they would play at 12 this afternoon, and it's almost 12. It's like 7 minutes. Maybe they don't play at night. Maybe they play 12 tonight. Who knows? But I'm hoping. I am hoping. How you guys out there doing? But I'll let y'all listen to some Kevin Durant, though.
I'm out running within this community, so it's always figure it out. Every city I've been into, I just figure it out somehow, and I'm looking forward to doing that here.
Mo, we saw the Rockets exit the playoffs in the first round last season. How much does Kevin Durant elevate this team this season?
Well, I think one of the bigger problems for them offensively was their offense.
Supposed to be at 12.
Right? Like, that was their issue. They were pretty good defensively, but in the half-court offense, they really struggled. There was only so much Alperen Şengün could do. There's only so much Fred VanVleet can do. Now you add a weapon in Kevin Durant, who, is an offensive of his own, right? He's going to come off pin downs. He's going to open up opportunities for everybody else. He's a threat anywhere on the court. You have to defend him. Whether you give him the ball along the wing and let him attack, whether he comes off pin downs, knocks down the elbow jumper. There's so many different things you can do. There's so many things that the Rockets can throw at teams now. Now, obviously, the Fred VanVleet injury is a big one for them. It hurts. But again, when you have a guy like KD out there, it's going to make defenses have to expend energy there. So that's going to open up times for Alperen Şengün to cook a little bit, open up cutting lanes for Amen Thompson and things like that. It's going to be a very interesting season. But I think just adding KD improves their offense. It won't fix everything, but it does raise the floor a little bit for their offense. And I think that's an important aspect for them that they were missing in the playoffs.
Zach, KD's getting up there in age. Does age factor into this equation at all, or are we still seeing KD play at an elite level?
We're still seeing him play at an elite level, but I do think it factors in with availability, right? He missed 20 games last year. He's missed a bunch of games since returning from that Achilles tear back in 2020. And that's understandable. That's sometimes what happens with bodies. But we've also seen him still maintain an elite historic level of play. This isn't a great one-to-one comparison, but that Suns team last season was really good when he was on the floor. And they were 3-17 in the 20 games he didn't play. That's the reason they missed all of the postseason play and tournament, all that stuff. Is from the games when he didn't play. That's not going to be the same effect as Houston. They're way more solid than that, and they have their identity with defense. And they've got Alperen Şengün. They've got a lot to work with even without Fred VanVleet. But KD is still the guy that sends so many fears into opposing defenses because, as Mo mentioned, all the different ways he can just light you up.
He could too.
Last season, we witnessed one of the greatest defensive seasons this century in the Great Barrier Thief. Let's take a look.
The Great Barrier Thief hooked away by Guess who? Tyson Daniels again. Probably the best perimeter defender in the NBA. And a steal. Tyson Daniels just rips it away. 213 steals. New franchise record. Tyson Daniels said, no.
One day, Larry Bird coming to me, I got a nickname for him. He's like, Great Barrier Thief. I'm poking at the ball. I'm poking lurking behind, just trying to make him uncomfortable.
Switch it.
I think the whole world is seeing the most
How you
improved
guys
player
out there doing?
in Dyson Daniels.
The Great Barrier Thief has 8 picks. Leads the NBA with over 3 steals a game. It's the highest average in shots shot in 89. Daniels! Take it away! Daniels got the steal! And the Hawks have won the game!
I don't think they're playing. They've been on.
What an incredible season for the Hawks, Dyson Daniels. He is becoming one of the most complete players in the game. Some pretty amazing company here, guys. Wow. And we're moving on to the Hawks. They rebuilt their roster in the off-season with some important additions to join their young and rising talents. Atlanta has really improved their roster. Could we see this team be one of the most in the NBA this season? Mo, what are your thoughts?
Yes, I think they are going to be one of the most improved teams in the NBA season. I think, we saw this team really have a lot of success early on in the year, and then Jalen Johnson went down, and it kind of sort of crumbled from there, and they had a hard time putting it all together. But they're deeper now with Nickeil Alexander-Walker, with Luke Kennard, adding Kristaps Porzingis, a pick-and-pop big that Trae Young has never played with. Somebody that's a little bit different for him, but will open up different opportunities for him and the whole offense. I'm really excited for the Hawks. I think this is going to be a fun year in Atlanta.
How do you think Trae Young's going to do this season, Zach?